Hi, I'm Billy. I'm a personal trainer at Les Mills, Hutt City. I've been doing it for a few years now and really enjoying it. So as a personal trainer, a lot of people think it's just sort of the session on the gym floor, but there's a bit more to it. So you've got the sessions on the floor, and then outside of that you have to do programming, and you look at people's nutrition, and I like to look at it quite holistically. So you look at their lifestyle, their sleeping patterns, any stress that they might be going through, and then you do whatever you can to kind of help them out with that. So a day sort of starts off, we have a few sessions, bit of a morning block. Get people that will come in before work, so you've got a few earlies. Then you might have a few people that can come in around that 9 or 10 sort of slot that have a little bit of a later start. In the middle of the day, you'll kind of, well, I like to do my own workout once I've woken up a wee bit more energetic, and then programming. There's always admin that you can do. And then you'll get into the afternoon and evening sessions. I've got a couple of personal trainers in my family. Auntie and uncle, both personal trainers up in Auckland. My brother actually personal trained here at Les Mills when it first opened up. So I guess it's just always something that I've been involved in. Playing rugby, coming up through high school, there's some pretty massive people there, so you kind of have to get into the gym. So got involved with it pretty early and enjoyed it. So it's something that I've always really wanted to do. One of the things I like a lot about personal training is that you get to meet people that you normally wouldn't, and you become friends with them. One thing that's really satisfying is when you get someone that isn't quite comfortable in a gym environment, and then you kind of work them in, and then they become comfortable and they become a regular gym goer, and then they've just become a whole lot healthier. That's probably the most satisfying part about it for me. As a personal trainer, one of the things that you have to tackle are the very early mornings. Sometimes you've got sessions starting at 5:30, so you've got to be setting your alarm in the 4s, and the session at 5:30 AM should be exactly the same as the session at 5:30 PM. I mean, people are still paying the same price, so you've got to be there. Session started at 5:30 with a smile on the face. To be a PT, I got my diploma at Welltech Petone, diploma in exercise science. They had some really awesome lecturers there when I was there. While I was studying, I started doing gym instructing here at Les Mills after my first year of study, after I got my certificate, and that really helped me just cross over some of the theoretical stuff that we're doing and cross it into the practical side of working into a gym. One thing that happened in my study was we got a placement, and we got to choose where we wanted to do that. So I always knew I wanted to work here at Les Mills, Hutt City. So I did my placement here. It was a week in my first year of study, and I kind of just treated it like an ongoing job trial. There were opportunities to give things a crack, and may not have been my thing, but you kind of just have to put your hand up. The people that are hiring or potentially hiring you, they just want to see that you're keen and willing to give things a go, and that you're confident, and they know that you're not going to know everything, but if you're keen, you're positive, and you're open to trying new things, you should do well and should be able to get yourself a job just straight after study. Starting out as a personal trainer, you kind of just have to take whatever sessions come your way. Wouldn't worry about not having your niche market locked in. Clients on the gym floor are the best sort of advertising that you can do. I think the biggest thing starting up as a PT is just being enthusiastic, being reliable, and being organised. Being organised is probably one of the biggest things.